Okay, good morning. Yeah, so I wanted to test out a new camera angle, so I would love to know how everyone feels about this one. Bought some accessories to, spice it up a little bit, spice up the Tesla domain a little bit on the video side. It's like a little $10 extension arm to give a different view. I think I'm trying to bolster the channel a little bit, so if you could please like and subscribe if you like what you're receiving, that would be awesome. But yeah, so today I'm gonna drive to Georgetown from Alexandria. Just left the gym, so I think I want to see if FSD beta 10.5 can get me to Georgetown from Alexandria. I anticipate some friction. I think that most of the friction that I anticipate will come in the form of other vehicles, some turns, and my single hope is while I'm driving that I don't curb my rims. So I've been fortunate not to have that happen yet, so I'm winning. And that was a deep turn, but pretty good. Okay, so that was one area I was thinking subconsciously might be an issue, but the beta handled that very, very well. So we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Yeah, part of this trip will be on the highway, so that's more of navigating on autopilot. So I will probably fast forward some of that. But yeah, this is exciting. 10.5 is exciting. It's working better than 10.4, and I think it's a little bit better than 10.3. I think the friction points that I saw are still there, specifically in certain roads in the Maryland area. Again, I haven't had the opportunity to do validation in Georgetown yet, but it's increasingly evident that whatever Tesla's doing is improving the system. I remember seeing a video online more recently showing the differences between like the beta at the 9-point stage to now, and it is like night and day difference. I mean, everything from the edge detections to the smoothness of the vehicle. There have been significant improvements on this beta, so I'm so excited and really honored to be part of this experience. Now I hope I don't regret my statements in the future. So what does that mean? Either accident or something crazy, but for now I'm good. Yeah, but this is what I always dreamed of, right? So why do I use beta? The first reason why I like to use this beta is I stay within the speed limit and the emotional aspect of driving, right? So the reacting to everyone else, all those things disappears, right? Because the vehicle is effective at staying at the speed limit, which as a human being, I mean, I assume that we flux a lot when it comes to speed limit driving. I mean, I haven't had a ticket in a long time, but in the age of automated, so when I say I had a ticket, I haven't had a police officer give me a ticket in a long time. But I have received some automated, speed cameras, speed light cameras, from little sneaky areas that I wasn't aware of. But with beta, I don't know if that's necessarily an issue. It still could be an issue in certain instances. So for some reason it was slowing down there, I just accelerated. But yeah, so it could be an issue in certain instances. So I've noticed certain times where the speed limit was wrong. And I'm hoping that those situations were single instances. So, and we're not generalizable, but yeah, but for the most part, beta's pretty good at staying within the speed limit. So I think in one of my previous videos called it like an enhancement to regular human driving, and I agree with that statement. With every update, that statement continues to be reinforced, right? Because it's an enhancement. Because one, I don't have to think about certain things. Two, I have to think about certain new things, but they're not as stressful as the older things. Right? That was a cyclic statement, but valid. about in essence, right? Again, this vehicle can see 360 degrees around. So what that means is that, you know, it's an upgrade, right? It's like the cyborg. Okay, so here's an interesting situation. So I have a yield sign. I have vehicles behind me, so that's usually the friction point. I'm just gonna accelerate a little bit to speed up this process, and it worked out. So yeah, so that's part of the enhancement, right? The vehicle handled like maneuvering through that circle, and then when it was time for me to play, I knew when to step in, and I stepped in, but I didn't have to worry about like thinking, or excuse me, I didn't have to worry about the other driving elements, right? So like we've been driving probably for the last 5 minutes, you know, 5-10, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and the vehicle's been driving the whole way, probably about 98% of the time, and I've done mild things like accelerate to in periods of indecisiveness like the one we had back there. So this is good. Wow. So I'm pretty surprised that we made it this far without me having to take over to the highway. So this is an exciting future. This is an exciting future. Yeah. So now we're getting on the highway. Here's another weird one. These lights that, you know, do the 2 cars per light. I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen here. Right? So it's red now, and then it turns green. Will beta go? It went. Whew! Amazing. I anticipated that there was gonna be some significant friction. So I just switched lanes there because I knew that, excuse me, I anticipated a problem preemptively. Again, the 3rd time I stepped in because I wanted it to be faster. So that's all me. Okay. Friction point number 1. When I make this turn, sometimes it seems as if the Tesla wants to go through the barrier. So let's see what happens here. Yep, I don't want to play that game. So that's my one disengagement. One disengagement is that it doesn't seem like the vehicle recognizes the edges appropriately. So let me do this. I will do that and say bug report, incorrect detection of edge. Okay. It's funny, the vehicle said race to improve comfort because it's DC and it knows that the roads are crappy. That was my joke for the day. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's go. So we're entering the Georgetown area. Let's see, I don't know why I made that noise, but no curb rims, and we did not curb a rim, so I'm winning. Okay, good. Got on the left lane. Excelente. Ah, I see. So it seems like the path planner might be addressing the one issue I had, which is I know I need to be on the 2nd lane. This is from previous videos. And with like 10.4, it'll always take me to the right lane when really I need to be on the left lane so I can execute that left turn, which is coming up in about, let's call it 1.2 kilometers. But yeah, so it looks like, it's almost like they're listening. I'm joking, but yeah, it looks like we're getting somewhere on this. So yeah, so it's optimal for the beta to stay. That's not listening. Now it wants to go to the right lane. Or maybe it's signaling to make the right instead of get on the right lane. So I'm wondering if it's gonna decide to stay in this lane. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Nope, don't change lanes. Just stay right here. Woo. So traffic in its, natural traffic dynamics protected me from entering that lane. Perfect. Perfect. We're good. Don't go to the left lane. Please don't go to the left lane. Oh, right lane, excuse me. Good. Woo! We're getting somewhere. Now, oh my goodness. It'll be a complete miracle if it makes this turn with no interventions. Oh, that would have been too good to be true. Too good to be true, man. That was so close. It almost did it. But then it saw the pedestrian and freaked out. But that was still awesome though. Awesome dynamic. So it's evident that Tesla improved the path planning from 10. You better stop. We're good. From 10.4 to 10.5. Because in the past it would do this like random shift to the right, random shift to the left instead of just staying on that left lane. So that is exciting. Stop sign dynamics are also a little bit better, right? So in human world, if I stopped before the other vehicle, I should have been able to go, but the other vehicle was excited about going, so then Tesla kind of stopped in the middle to see what would happen. So I kind of did the slight acceleration thing to get it going, but I forgot to do a snapshot, so let me just do it now. Hopefully those developers can see the that little interaction with that left turn up front. Oh, look, it's a Porsche Taycan. I love this Taycan. I think it's a very beautiful car. I think if the tech was up to par, I would have gotten the Taycan over the Model S Plaid, but I would have made the wrong decision if I had done that. Even though I think it's a very beautiful vehicle. And my wife loves the Porsche Taycan also. So maybe that'll be in our future for her. Maybe let's talk about a Model X though. That's another battle. Okay. Yeah, so stop signs are good, right? I would say they're either solved or they're pretty damn close, if not there. Yeah, this is a pretty exciting drive. So now this is my little problem area 2. Let's see if this vehicle just stops in the middle of the road like it's been doing. And it stops again, okay. Bug report. No need to stop on second stop. Yeah, so when I submit these bug reports, they sound really awkward, and I feel bad for the engineers when they hear my bug reports, because I think they almost sound robotic. But hopefully it's helping. All right, here we go. So stop at the stop sign. It does that, and then it's probably gonna creep forward to check visibility and probably look for me to be decisive for it. So I see 2 cars coming, and I see none in the back. With this 1 car coming, the question is, will it go? Will it need me? It says press accelerator to continue because it needed me, but it's fine. I'm just accelerating and it's turning. So we're still winning. We're still winning. This is good. I'm excited. I can't complain. All right, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. I'm pretty pumped at the level of progress that we have, and yeah, look forward to future videos from me. Take care. Bye.